fashion, because you'll die overseas by crip walking. Me and Capo, smart OGs, still crippin'. Stephen Hawkins. Yo! You got 223s, 9s, Mac 10s, and flip blacks and split hats. You brought your niggas with you? Cool. I bet I'm light skin when I cap all the G's. Fast! Holy in a suit, and I rap solidly, because the past follows me. Fast, I killed him in sex. It's the last colony. You gon' learn something about a star. That's astrology. I got a gun so tall, that shit'll catology.
The Capology Facts Hold This LTV platform is a non-biased setting in which grown talk takes place. Therefore, no people under 18, and please stay out your moist ass feelings when Capo's talking this real shit. Thanks. Have a blessed day. Or hold one of these fucking nails.
Yo, it's your boy Capo Don, aka Capology Facts, and I'm here. I'm here, people. You know what I mean? If it's the first time you're here, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment, do all those good things, share it to your friends and all that. We're here with another one. I have this young lady coming up to the platform. She's one of these new killers out here that RBE has produced, gave a platform to show her talent. And I mean, look at here. I tweeted out them RBE brick ladies. Look, they a problem. You know what I mean? And right now, I have the Scheme Queen. You might not know her, but you're gonna get to know her today. The Scheme Queen, Raw Image, is in the building. What up? You're on mute. Hold on. Let me unmute you. My bad.
Look, we in here. We in here. And let me just say, I love your goddamn intro. That little piece you got at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Where you like, hey, you know what I mean? You ain't 18 or old to get, you know what I mean? And get out your moist ass feelings and all that. I just want to say I love it.
Yeah, that's my shit. You know what I mean?
I love that right there.
That's my shit. Because there's a lot of niggas that be very emotional.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, as men, you know, we can have some emotions, but it be getting out of hand sometimes. You know what I'm saying? This is battle rap. A lot of these niggas very emotional. So we gonna get right to it, man. I think the only little things I know about you, where you're from North Carolina, I think.
South
Carolina. Cool. You from the Carolinas. You one of them.
Yep.
And you're on RBE right now. You one of the bricks. And you out there doing your thing. So introduce yourself to the people, tell them where you're from real quick, and we'll get right into it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Raw Image, Scheme Queen, Immune to the Gas, YM Yoda Mafia shit. Out of South Carolina, Columbia, to be exact. I started battling out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, actually started battling out of Durham, North Carolina was actually my first battle. So that's why, you know what I mean, we're gonna get into that, but that's why, you know what I mean, that's why the Carolinas, both North and South Carolina, is tied in with me like that. So it gonna make sense.
Well, that's what's up. So let's get right down to it. May I ask how old you are so I can, you know, the years, you know what I mean? I'm old. I'm 48. We got to discuss that.
Yeah, look, ain't nothing wrong with that. 33.
Okay, cool. So you got some age on you. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get right. Hold on. I'm trying to tweet this out real quick. Let's start from the beginning. You was born and raised where?
I was born and raised in Kentucky. Born in Lexington, raised in a small town in Kentucky. Um, I moved to South Carolina when I was 11, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then
Calm
from
down.
there,
Calm
huh?
down for me because you're frozen. Just calm down. Just calm down.
Oh, you said I'm frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen. Just calm down for a minute. I told you that iPhone should be crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, don't worry about it. Just calm down, and I'll have you calm back up. Just
Okay.
calm down, and you
Okay.
keep on talking.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can keep on talking. Go ahead.
All right. But yeah, I'm born in Kentucky, raised in Kentucky. To a certain point, and about 11, 12 years old, I moved to South Carolina. Um, I started, fast forward. Always was interested in rap. Before I was doing actual raps, I would write. You know what I mean? I was one of those that would have like the poetry going on, that type of thing. And then when I came across battle rap, at a certain point in life, I was like, you know what, I might be interested in that. I think that's cool. You know what I mean? That's
Right. Well, let's slow up real quick. Let's slow up.
yeah.
I want to get where where you came from, how your environment was, you growing up and things like that. We're gonna slow
Oh
walk.
yeah.
We're gonna slow walk it. So
Okay.
you said you was born and raised in Kentucky until 11 or 12. How was
Yep.
Kentucky? I've never been to Kentucky. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And this is why I ask these questions because I don't. There's certain places I have not been, and I didn't grow up
Hmm.
being. You know what I mean? So how was it for you in Kentucky at those ages? At that age, though.
Um, I had a lot of family. I was one of those, individuals that had a lot of family, big family, you know what I'm saying? I had family on every block type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh was how it was for me growing up. Um
Still there? Oh shit!
environment or what you know what I mean, that was what you was used to type of shit. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, I can say it was some humble beginnings there. Absolutely. Even to go back and see where I grew up in Kentucky, it's like, damn, this ain't as big as I motherfucking thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, of
So,
course.
but yeah, huh?
I said, yeah, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It's
I
always
thought Kansas City was big city until I got to travel and see other places. Like, yeah,
yeah. It's
this
like
is
I ain't even gonna. But this the thing though, Cap. This the thing. Like I'm already from a small town, so when I went back to Kentucky when I, was a little older and could realize like, yo, this shit looks small over here. You know what I mean? Like this housing development I was living in, like this ain't nowhere near as big as I had in my mind as a kid.
you're right.
Um, so yeah, you know what I mean? Housing development, humble beginnings, you know what I mean? Single mother, hardworking and things like that. Uh, yeah, that
What
those type of
what
humble beginnings. But I had a lot of family. You know what I mean? We was,
what music was going on at that time when you was down in Kentucky?
music. I think would be shit. Probably a lot of what a lot of motherfuckers was hearing. You know what I'm saying? To Lauren Hill and we talking about the '90s, early '90s. Lauren Hill and Nas and what I'm saying, Jay-Z and Wyclef and you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like I heard Biggie. I heard probably a lot of the same music. I would say. You know what I mean? I don't think I missed out. You know what I mean? Outside of
Right.
like different coasts. You know what I'm saying? Then I probably
Right.
totally different, but pretty standard.
Yeah, I feel like the South and the Midwest had a lot of more influences than if we lived in New York. Because around
Oh
that
yeah,
time, New York
yeah.
only kind of listened to their music or
Mm-hmm.
who they deemed from other places good. But they
Yeah.
wouldn't listen to nobody else. If I asked an East Coast nigga back then who's Twister, they wouldn't know who Twister was. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
If I say something like there's artists like when me growing up, I heard everything. You know, it started in New York.
And
Then
now that's the thing. I could say I probably didn't hear a lot of New York artists, respectfully.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But you know, I'm 48. So back then in the 90s, like because it started like 87 hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
I
I
see
mean?
that before
So
my time.
right. So I was here. I was be able to hear. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
I could say, hey, when this motherfucking song dropped, I was at this point in my life. I was doing the
Mm-hmm.
X, Y, Z, those type of things. So
Mm-hmm.
I heard all New York shit. And then, you know, I started hearing South music. I started hearing Midwest music. I started hearing West Coast music. And more my flavor started being more of West Coast music, more Bay Area type of vibe. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
but I was always in tune to everything that dropped. But I can't say New York didn't have the same thing we had. You know what I mean? Because they
Mm-hmm.
wasn't trying to listen to everything. We was listening to everything.
Yeah.
So age 12, what happened? You moved to South Carolina then?
Yep. I moved to South Carolina. Moved to South Carolina. Um and
How was that transition? 'Cause I know
it was it
you
was
was old enough to
definitely
have friends. You know what I mean? Definitely.
it was definitely different. It was different. And funny enough, mostly because a lot of I can honestly say a lot of the black people that I knew in Kentucky, you know what I'm saying, like was my family. You know what I'm saying? Was either family or like people um that I had known like all my life type of shit. You know what I mean? They might not have been family, but I knew with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Um, so when I moved to South Carolina, I'm like, damn, it's a whole lot of niggas live around here. Like it's black people here, black people there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That was surprising for me. I ain't gonna hold you. That was surprising. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It was very different than where I was living in Kentucky. So that was
Yeah.
different.
As you say that, I can like remember when I was younger. We in the hood,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't. It was rare to see a white person. If I saw a white person, it was like in a car,
Yep.
right?
Uh-huh.
If we're driving, but where I was in the hood, I didn't. There was no, once black people migrated somewhere, those white folks will migrate the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
So they went more
Yep.
south of Kansas City, while we're downtown, inner city, midtown, and all that. But then once black people started migrating more south. The more
Yeah.
we moved out south, the more they moved out further out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
you know what I mean. So I understand that. Like my environment was black people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see nothing else. My grandmother was Filipino, so I knew there was, you know what I mean, other
Yeah. Right.
race. I know there was other race out there, but the only people I was around was black people and my Filipino grandmother. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that should be weird. And then once you get older and you started go either you move somewhere else or you start traveling, you start seeing you start seeing like, oh shit, wait a minute. This is what the world you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once you move there, okay, so in Kentucky, you just saw all black people, right?
Um,
You knew
Majority,
they was
yeah.
white.
I guess it's
You
like
knew
it
they
was
was white.
funny when I moved. I say this when I even not move when I even went back to Kentucky, or like I take anybody that I know, you know what I'm saying, to my small town, you know what I'm saying, that I grew up in, or even my wife or whatever. Like she be like, damn, like there's a good bit of white people around this motherfucker. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like you know what I'm saying, because ironically, you know what I'm saying, she's from South Carolina, a small town in South Carolina, so it's like it was total opposite for her. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, well, damn, I don't really remember, you know what I mean, seeing this many goddamn, you know what I mean? So it is funny, you know what I mean? It's just certain things that you don't realize as a child. You know what I mean? You don't realize some of the differences until it's put in your face, like you said. When it's put in your face, then it's like, damn, this kind of different to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
yeah.
I know. Because when I moved from here, when I went to the Navy, and they stationed me in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, I know this. It's
Yeah.
not small here. It's not small here at all.
Mm-hmm.
But compared to San Diego, that shit was different. That shit was crazy as fuck to me. You know what I mean? It opened my eyes a lot, because
Yeah.
now that I'm not seeing just black people, I had white people in my school, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm majority around black people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when I go out there, I'm seeing all different type of ethnicity. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm seeing
Right.
white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Nigerian,
Mm-hmm.
mixed Asians. You know, they could be Filipino and black, Filipino and white. You
Right.
know, though it was a big mixing pot. And being 18, 19 years old,
Mm-hmm.
seeing that, for me, that shit was, it was breathtaking. I didn't know how to, but I moved accordingly, especially
Yeah.
California, gang central.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay? So around
Yeah.
that time, it's 93,
Yeah.
93, 94. I was in there from till 93 to 96.
Oh yeah.
And look, I've been plotted on by Bloods.
You gotta play it smart out there.
Well, me at that time, you couldn't tell me anything,
Mm-hmm.
right? You couldn't tell me anything. I'm in the middle of Blood Central, all blue.
Oh, so
I've
you
got
you
I've got in
was
trouble.
bugging.
Yeah, I've almost look. I had a nigga wait for me to come out the motherfucking liquor store,
Yeah.
and they had two of my blood partners out the car checking them. Like,
Damn.
who is this nigga you with? And all blue.
Right. What wrong with him?
The big homie, the leader, he was like, I would have fight you. But he didn't. It was all talk.
Yeah.
And I rolled out because I left my gun at the crib. You let me leave. I should have been heavily violated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I've been
Yeah.
in those instances, and I didn't give a fuck. I knew where I was. I just know how I am. I'm stubborn.
Yo, you know what? Had to be.
I
Because
was.
you had
Bronx,
knew better than that, goddamn. You knew better.
salute the Bronx man rich. So you moved to South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
age 12, 11, 12, 13, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
How was that transition from there, as far as the people, your environment? How was the environment different from Kentucky? Like, everybody has hoods, but every hood is different, though. You know what I mean?
I would say it wasn't too different. It wasn't too different, I would say. As far as the people. It was kind of similar. I think it was just, you know what I'm saying? Um, a difference in, I guess a difference in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, kind of difference in the culture. A little difference in the culture, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the South, but it was kind of different South to me a little bit. Which makes sense. It's the deep South versus just the South. You know what I mean? It's a difference there.
What's the difference? Because what's
I
the
think
difference?
some of the difference. Um, Let me think. In my time in the goddamn late 90s 2000s in Kentucky, like it was niggas wasn't, I don't know, it was like a different style. It was a different slang, it was a different lingo, a different talk than how they talk. You know what I'm saying? Where I came from, we say pop, they say soda. You know what I'm saying? You say something about a pop, they like, what the fuck is you talking about? What do you mean pop?
I think I go both
You know what I
ways.
mean? Like I ain't gonna hold you. There was, those little minor things. You know what I'm saying? To where even now I'll catch myself. I won't say, you know what I'm saying? I won't say pop because I know they ain't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, so just little slight things, but not.
But the crazy thing about it is we say it's soda pop.
It is, and I be telling,
right.
hey,
We
Kevin,
just
I be
short it up
telling niggas,
by how
I
we
be
say
telling
it.
niggas this. I be like, yo, it's called a soda pop, right? So it
Right.
actually can make more sense to just call it a pop than a soda because that's, you know what I mean? You try to make it seem like somebody saying pop don't make no sense. It does
Right.
make sense.
It does make sense. I mean,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
you
They're
want
like,
to
what's a
short up the
pop? Like, what
first
you mean a
name or the
pop?
last
Like,
name,
you mean a
like for
soda? No, I mean a pop. The fuck?
for
A
me,
pop, nigga.
like for me, Capology Facts. There's people that call me Capology. There's people call me Facts. Either or, it's the same goddamn thing.
It is the same damn thing. Technically, if you say it's the same thing, then it's the same damn thing.
Same thing.
That's all I'm saying.
They used to just be
But if it's
bugging. They
called
used
a
to be
soda
dick picking.
pop, then you know what I mean? Nobody really wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my thing. I don't care if you call it a soda. But if you want to point out that I may call it a pop, then that's where you wrong. Because at the end of the day, I'm right too at the same time.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Tell me hold the L next time somebody say some bullshit. Hold the L. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. Y'all come on, man. Y'all know it's a soda pop.
So what was your music influences? Did they differ from when you was in Kentucky to when you moved to South Carolina, or did it remain the same?
No, I don't think they differed. I don't think so. I wouldn't say so.
Because different places play different music because we all listen to the radio, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was traveling, there's more influences in certain music in those places than you have
Yeah.
anywhere else. You know what I
I
mean?
think that one thing I would say probably in moving to Carolina versus still being in Kentucky is I heard a lot more. I feel like I heard more like up and coming artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Than living in Kentucky is kind of like, you know what I mean? You hear these motherfuckers on the radio, whatever, and these, you know what I mean? These established, you know what I'm saying? These niggas, you heard their name a few times before, you know who you listening to versus, you know what I'm saying, in South Carolina, you might be like, who the hell is that? I don't think I heard this nigga before. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that. I think it was a place that was more open to underground artists and up and coming artists and but I think overall my influences was still the same. Um, with my southern artists and my what I felt like were, some great pen works and Lauren Hills and you know what I'm saying, Outkast and you know what I'm
Top
saying.
five,
I still had a lot of the same.
top five at that time. Top five at
Top,
that time. You was your influences is, because at 12 and 13, now you're at the junior high school level, right? Then you about to move right into the right into high school. So in that time frame, it was still kind of the same artist, right? So what was your
Yeah,
because
pretty
that's when we
almost,
start
yeah.
listening and paying
Yeah.
attention to words and things
About
like that. You know what I mean? Because if I go and listen to maybe some Gerald Levert, you know what I mean? When he had an album with, it was called Levert, Rope-a-dope style, right? Or some who else was singing at that time? Some Keith Sweat or something like that. I go back and I'm like, damn, okay, I was in junior high school. That means I was 7th, 8th grade. I'm actually listening to music that's talking about making love, fucking, things like that. And I'm like, why am I listening to this shit at this age? This is me thinking at an older age. I'm just thinking back, like, that's music just it just grabs to you. You know what I mean? You don't choose the music, to be honest. The music choose you. You can go out and buy an album, right? Let's say you go download an album or stream an album. Drake's an album. He got 20 songs on there, right? You might not even like the 20 songs. You might have 2 or 3 songs on there that you like. That means it chose you. Correct? That's the songs that chose you, that you felt, and that's what you like, and that's what you want to listen to. Because some other songs are just, that's not your forte. You understand what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Wait. Hold on, people, technical difficulties.
You hear me? You hear me?
No, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. I say, what the hell? Yeah, I was responding to you the whole time. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Absolutely. I think what you said, 5. Damn. 5. I think let's see, I had to say Jay-Z was crazy in the early 2000s. Eminem, 50, Outkast.
Yeah, Wayne was special.
Wayne, absolutely. Absolutely. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Diddy was still crazy in the early 2000s.
Who?
Diddy. Goddamn Sean Puffy Combs.
Sean Puffy Combs. You like
Puffy
Diddy
Combs
like
was
that
still,
though?
huh?
You like Diddy as an artist,
Not as an artist, but not as an artist. I won't say as an artist, but he was still.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Them fucking iPhones. Go ahead.
God damn. Can you hear me now, man?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great.
Diddy was one of those what?
I think he was impactful for me as an entertainer. Like he was, you know what I'm saying? He kind of showed that to me, he showed an artist could be more than an artist. He was definitely moving out there.
He might be
shit. Busta Rhymes was still big in the early 2000s.
He might be going to jail soon.
He's so, hey yo, Diddy might be going to jail, yo.
Hey man, that whole Tupac shit.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. He need to just not talk because it's looking crazy. I always say
things
like,
have already been said by a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Hey,
the security of Diddy, he out there saying what
it's just so crazy how long ago that's been. Like,
correct.
You really about to go down for a murder you did like damn near 30 years ago, bro.
Look, it happens. It happens a lot.
That's
Especially
rough.
back in the days where there was no DNA forensic. Now they got the shit now, and motherfuckers get caught for shit they did 30, 40 years ago. The nigga be old already. You know what I mean?
I ain't lying. You live your best life by then. You live your best life.
They
You
do
might
that.
as well not even mind. If they come get your ass 30, 40 years later, would you really mind? You've lived your best life at this point, my nigga. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? Did all that there was to do in life. You probably had kids,
Yeah.
grandkids, and all type of shit. You might have retired out this motherfucker, everything. You really can't complain if they come get you 30, 40 years later. You like, you did,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's true. That's
You might have to chop
true.
that up.
But then, you have to think about your kids, your grandkids,
Yeah.
those type of things. They're not gonna see you for the rest of your life for real, because you're gonna
That's a
go
fact.
time.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you the life sentence. Straight.
Yo.
So
I
how
ain't
was
fucking lying. That's a fact.
so how was was there any gangs in Carolinas at that, like the 90s, the early 2000s? Because it was more gang
Hell yeah.
influence heavy, real heavy around that time. From the death rows and
Oh
all
no,
the
it was a lot of it was. It was. I would definitely say it was. Um you had I would say honestly in the area I was in, I think you had one mostly over any others.
Mm-hmm.
Um so, by the time Wayne, what I mean, that nigga like the holy mecca. You had him, you know what I'm saying, was in rotation. You have, you know what I'm saying, then you had Game come out with that one song.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas was definitely blasting that one.
You had Jim Jones.
Yep, and Jim Jones. Yep.
But see, Lil Wayne they only converted Lil Wayne, Baby, and them. They only converted because Mac 10 got signed over there.
You said cause who?
Mac 10 got signed over there on Cash
Oh
Money.
yeah.
So
You're right.
Because over here in Kansas City, there's more Crips than Bloods here. And back then we had the West Side, and the West Side was all the Latin community, and there was really no gangs there. I haven't heard of any Latin gangs here. It's all Bloods and Crips here. That's it. So, but it's more Crips than Bloods here. But I'm not even in the streets anymore, so I don't know what they doing out there with them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was about to say, I think them numbers have since changed than what we talking about right now. You know what I mean? Even in the areas I'm talking about, you know what I mean? But
right, no, of course, but
yeah.
when I still know it's still more Crips here than Bloods, but I don't even really think niggas are like really banging, because back then I used to deal with Bloods too. I had blood homies, I had blood partners. I knew their mama, they sisters. I knew their family. You know what I mean? I went to many barbecues. You know what I'm saying? So like that, and and then when the people I grew up with, you know what I mean, they just chose sides.
Right, exactly.
And we just chose we gonna still keep our friendship. We'll talk shit, you know what I mean? Fuck you, whatever, fuck you, we'll go back and forth between each other, but we'll never bring that into where we beefing or anything like that. So when we're out, we're all united, Bloods and Crips. You know what I mean? Even though I was a Crip, I'm as EBK. Anybody killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that money, you know what I mean? So, but I retired from all that shit. I've been trying to do my retirement, you know what I mean? But anyway, so
different time.
What how old were you when you started putting pen to pad?
Writing raps. I
Not even
would
writing raps.
not even write raps, right? Just writing. Period.
Just pen to pad.
Oh shit. I would say probably shortly after that. I was probably 11, 12.
Because then at that time, it's not really raps, right?
Right, exactly.
In
And that's
your
what I was gonna
mind,
say. Like I wasn't really writing, you know what I'm saying?
it's you're penning.
Mm-hmm.
You're crafting at an early age of um
Yep.
feelings into words.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know what I
So
mean?
yeah,
We
that was
all did
yeah.
it as kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
fact. That's a fact.
So it starts out that way, and a lot of times, the people that really they all into it,
Mm-hmm.
and on a daily, a monthly, a yearly, till from where 12 to where you at now,
Yep.
you kept going. For me,
Yep.
from 12 to high school, no,
Mm-hmm.
till I was like 19, 20, I didn't keep on going.
Stop. Okay.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But I
Mm-hmm.
do have a battle.
What?
You don't know I battle.
Who the hell you wait a minute
I
now?
I I have a
Who you
Discord.
battle,
I
Cap?
have a Discord battle. It was a one rounder. It was my debut as media, and it was on EBL Exclusive Battle League. That's my home league.
Mm-hmm.
Discord. I'll send you the link.
Definitely do, because I want to see that. I
Yeah,
ain't
a
gonna
lot of
hold.
people don't know.
I
Right, this
did
is
not know
in
that.
2019
Oh
August.
yeah, I'm definitely one of them people. I ain't know that.
Right. So, I test the pen.
So what you thought? What did you
I
think? Why
I
did you not keep going?
um at that time,
Mm-hmm.
at that time of my life, that was 2019. That was just what, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't want to have to think about niggas every day. The only niggas I want to think about, if I have to think about them, are my
uh
son, are my
okay.
sons.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have to think about niggas every fucking day, preparing every fucking day. I know what that entails. I had to go through it. That
Mm-hmm.
shit, I don't want to do that. I don't.
I understand. I
I
understand.
want to focus on other things. I like to think about pussy and women all goddamn day. I don't want to think about no other niggas. I don't have
You don't
time.
want no nigga trying to argue with you at 7 in the morning. Nah.
No, I don't want none of that. But so the pen to paper. So you
Mhm.
started 12, 13.
Yeah,
Um,
something like that.
walk me through the transitions of pen to paper. Then it was more on some, poetry. Then it kind of translated to maybe some raps.
Mm-hmm.
Walk me through that
Yep.
that that process, and don't leave out you living in South Carolina now. So you have a lot of influences. I know you outside. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just all those things influence that pen to paper and how you transition.
Yeah. I think that funny enough, I think one of the earliest I think when I first started, like you said, one of the first times that I really put pen to paper and with a thought behind it. Um, this gonna sound funny as hell, but I actually was writing something for. Um, I wrote something for a birthday card. No, was it a birthday? A thank you card. It was something for like a thank you card or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because it was already like I was already good with words. I was already good at putting things together and bringing different ideas or observations to light and things with words. So It was like, well, hey, you know what I mean? You should write this. Or hey, you write, you know what I mean? If you thought of this, what would you write? You know what I'm saying? So I did it. It was like, you know what, I'm actually pretty good at that shit. You know what I mean? But not doing really much more with it. So then I wrote, you know what I mean, like I said, escalated. I wrote some, you know, little poems, just things you see, you know, things you may see on a day to day, or you know, what I mean, different feeling, putting that into, you know, more descriptive kind of way than just a, you know, mad sad ass, you know what I'm saying, that getting more detail with it, and then you work your way up
Right.
from there. So I did the poetry, and then from there I heard a beat, and I want to say it was, damn, I can't remember what song it was. It was a 50 Cent beat.
So there's a lot of them.
No, it was a fit. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry that I can't tell you which one it was, yo. But it was 50 Cent. I remember it was 50 Cent. And this was the first time that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to that beat and I'm gonna write something to that. Damn, what was it?
Hey, you should know that one. That's the
No,
start.
but I didn't wrote to a few. Okay, hold on. The first one, give me a minute. I'm gonna tell you which one it was. It was I don't know, it was a remix. It had somebody else in that bitch. The first one was, I don't want to get the name wrong. Damn, I can't remember the name of this damn song. Like, bro, hey, that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you, hold on.
Oh shit. Get
You hear me?
together.
You
I
hear
hear
me?
you. I hear you right now.
Okay. All right. It was them. It was PIMP. That's what it was. I heard that beat and I said to myself, you know what? I really like that beat. I think that beat is, you know what I'm saying, is I can write to that. I want to see what I can do. Like, if I listen to this beat, what I can come up with. And I did. I wrote to it. That was the first beat that I wrote to.
Okay.
That was the first beat I wrote to. And I was like, you know what? I like that. I think, you know what I mean, this rapping thing, I like that was, you know what I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's fun. I came up with whatever ideas I came up with off this beat. I was totally, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was very different than what the actual shit was about, than what the song was about. But that was the fun part, I thought. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was the first time I actually wrote some shit with a beat in mind.
How was did you went to high school? Oh.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
How was high school like for you?
High school, it was shit. It was cool. It was all right. I guess it was, normal shit. Um, I I ran track and cross country in high school.
I did too. I ran track.
Yeah.
I did all the jumps.
You did? I didn't do the jumps. Did you
The
do
second,
hurdles?
I didn't do the pole vaulting. I didn't do
Did
hurdles.
you did do hurdles?
I did
Okay, yeah.
the
I
long
ain't
jump,
even gonna lie. I kind of thought
high
about.
jump.
I thought about doing hurdles one time, but
Yeah, I
I
couldn't get jiggy with it.
ain't even gonna hold you.
I couldn't get
This
jiggy
what
with it.
happened. Okay, let me tell you, Kat, why I decided not to. All right, I came to practice one day, right, and it was this girl. She was we had a beast on the hurdles though. I ain't gonna lie. But I was like, I don't know, that hurdle shit. I might try that, man. I saw someone that, you know what I mean, was wanting to be doing hurdles, come over there and try. Man, that shit tore their ankles up so bad, Bo. I was like, ain't no way. I'm so sorry. I can't go over there and let my goddamn legs possibly hit that shit right there. That shit look terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do not want to bust my ass on no hot ass crack pavement because I clipped a fucking hurdle. I ain't doing that in front of everybody. Nah,
that's what I'm saying. Hey yo, I'm telling you, like even, and I'm talking about this was like still like conditioning and shit. And the girl, you know what I'm saying? I seen what I seen. I was like, oh, that's all I need to see. We ain't even talking about in a meet. Like I seen in a meet a girl running the hurdles, and I promise you, she went over that first one, and then like them next 7, she hit her leg on the next 7 hurdles, and it was crazy because you know how the crowd do at the track meets. Every time her leg hit one of them damn hurdles, the whole crowd was like, ooh, 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 ooh. Like, hell nah, bro. I ain't about to keep on jumping, bro. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? You embarrassed out here. You know what I mean? And I know it hurt. But yeah, I ain't wanna I ain't wanna try that shit.
Yeah, I did long jump, triple jump, high jump.
Okay.
And it was this white boy that would beat me all the fucking time.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't really surprised because, hey, listen, I know even, you know what I mean, even on the team I was on, hey, them white boys been bad with that pole vault, bro.
Not that he
Bad.
would get me on the high jump all the time. It was just the high jump.
Oh, the high jump is where he got you at?
Yeah, the high jump he would get me at all the fucking time. And it was just I was so frustrated. Like because I was the tallest, I was 6'1" in high school. I mean, so but the white boy, he was the same height. But he would always get me. We would be tied all the way to we get to that certain point, and I'm warmed up. You know, I got my girl from another school watching me. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking crying, right?
Like I really didn't. You know, after I got caught up with you know a girl I did date in high school. I didn't date no other girls in my school ever again. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
But I met her through track. You know what I mean? So when we did see each other when her school was there, she'll be there. You know what I mean? But this motherfucker will always be, I'll be so mad and frustrated. I'll be like, God damn it, this motherfucker. Whatever.
Whatever's crazy.
But no, I asked that because you know, because in high school I was in choir. You know, I did. I'm a singing nigga, so I was you know introduced to music early, but you know I was perfecting my craft in high school also. You know what I mean? That's why I asked. You know, in high school. What like how was that like, or did you take any classes or did you do anything that kind of help you with the pen to the paper to
I
get you
did
to where you
not.
need to be, where you at right now?
I don't think so. I wouldn't necessarily say so. I did take music. But I think if anything, ironically, with the way that I write and how I like to have so much different context in my writing, it just was more so I used different subjects to bring different things to light that really didn't have to do with one another. You know what I mean? If we want to really talk about entendres, I used a lot of different I use different subjects. You know what I'm saying? I can talk about something that really don't have to do with, you wouldn't think has to do with nothing until I bring it around and make it make sense. But yeah, those type of things. But I didn't actually do like a chorus or you know what I mean, or instrument or you know what I'm saying.
Okay. So fast forward out of high school. When did you start rapping, wanting to rap?
Rapping.
I know you made that 50 cent. You made that.
Damn, this was that's funny as hell. I did I did damn, what year was that? That probably was um 20. It's funny because when I started rapping, I didn't want to be a rapper. If that makes sense. Like um I liked rapping, I liked writing. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't necessarily say to myself, like, oh, I'm a rap. You know what I mean? I didn't, that wasn't me. Um, Someone else was in the studio and was doing a song and was like, you know what I mean, you should, you know what I mean, like write something with me to this beat and record it. Like, you know what I mean, you ain't never recorded them before. Like, get up there on the microphone and you know what I mean, write your shit down and record it. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't know, like I ain't, you know what I mean, I ain't really trying to, you know, rapper for real, you know what I mean, type of shit. But I eventually did it, and I think that was 20. What was that 2000? Damn, I don't even know. Was that 20? That probably was 2009,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I would say. Yeah, 2009. Um, and I was like, that was cool. I liked it. I like being able to just, you know what I'm saying, listen to a beat. As far as the rapper part, I like being able to listen to a beat and just see, like, you know, listen to it and see what comes to your head. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in mind, no particular, you know, theme you going with, like, you know what I mean, and just
Right.
see what you hear. I always think that's interesting as hell to me, even with artists that I listen to now. Like, how the hell did you come up with that song from this beat? That's
Yeah.
crazy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I thought that was different. I think, you know what I mean? I think anybody that's actually been in that type of environment and listened to a beat and wrote a song and recorded it, you have a different love and respect for those that you hear, you know what I mean, that you hear to bring the product to you. Cause it's like, oh, that's crazy that you did with that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, that was then. Um Got in the studio, recorded, you know what I'm saying, and shit. Did some, you know, recordings and some artist shit, you know what I'm saying, raw image before battle rap. And then yeah, then eventually I came across battle rap.
What year did you come across battle rap?
Battle rap was, let me see. I was in Texas. I was actually living in Texas at this time. Um I'll say 20. Let's see. I came across girls battle rapping in damn 2010, 2010. Queen of the Ring.
Um, mm,
20. Is that the right year? 2010?
no, I don't think it
20,
was.
no, 2012.
It had to be later because Queen of Ring didn't start till after URL,
So what, 2012? 2012.
something like that. It's
Okay, all right. See, not 2010, 2012. 2012 then. Had to be damn 2012.
yeah.
I know I was in Texas at the time. 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds more right. That sounds more right. Cause I actually moved. That's wrong. My bad. I actually moved to Texas, in 2011. So yeah, that's about right. 2012, I would say. I came across Queen of the Ring, and you know, a few female artists that I thought was really dope. And I was like, oh, that's a different type of rap right there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fun. It's yeah, you know what I mean, you fighting with a motherfucker with words, but you know what I'm saying? It was fun to me. You know what I'm saying? It looked fun. It was entertaining. Um, it was smart. You know what I mean? You gotta really be putting some shit together, and what you putting together gotta make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And at first, like, yeah, I would say definitely for a few years, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was just a fan of it. I'm like, yo, this is cool. You know what I mean? I like watching this. I think they're good. You know what I'm saying? This is entertaining. Um, to where I eventually said to myself, what 20, I don't know what 2015, 2013, 2015, 14 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna try that. I want to see, like, can I do that? Can I write for that? Can I write that style of rap? Because that's very different. You know what I'm saying? Um than listening to a beat, and you know what I mean. In some instances, than listening to a beat and getting on a song and
Mm-hmm.
rapping about some shit. Like, it's very strategic. This is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? This is who I'm
Right.
talking about, and you know what I mean. You gotta be as direct as you can be.
So
Um,
did you like probably everybody else that really once you saw battle rap,
mm-hmm.
it got addicting. I know for me it got
Yeah,
addicting
yeah.
because once I came up, I knew there was battles, right? I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know they would continue with battle rap. I didn't know. Once I seen Hitman and John,
Mm.
I did a rewind of everything on YouTube that I could find.
Right.
Then I came across Queen of the Ring, Babs. Babs was making the band. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, Babs do battle rap. I was naive, but once I did my research and went back and got all the content, all the beef, all the shit,
Mm-hmm.
then I caught up to wherever they were, and then I've been following it ever since.
Yeah.
That shit is
Yeah. And
addictive.
I thought that was pretty cool too. I thought the saying that was pretty cool. Like, damn, that's bad. Like, she got motherfuckers rapping and shit out here. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I
Because of
thought that was
course
dope.
BET had the Freestyle Friday, so of
Yep.
course I
Yep.
knew they was doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at that age, I think I was in my 30s. You know, people have to understand, like niggas like me back then, there was no, we if we did take pictures, it wasn't a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
a
Right.
lot of those pictures are lost. They're gone. They're never, they don't. They're gone. Now that if you post anything on the internet, that's just there to the end of time. Anybody can get it. You know what I mean? So and we didn't really do any recordings and shit. Gangsters didn't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? So because if you look back in time now, if you look at documentaries, they was using that if they did have it around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right.
I just didn't, that shit. The internet was new to me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
I really wasn't really on the internet. I was more in the streets than the internet. But once then I start. Let me see what this internet shit is about.
Right.
Yeah, I hit YouTube. Then it opened up a whole world. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
um so you said 2012 you got introduced to battle rap. Did you go down the wormhole or did you just stick to women's battle rap until you?
I think I kind of was sticking to women's battle rap for a minute. Because I liked what the women were doing. You know what I mean? I thought it was dope and cool to see women are doing this. So yeah, Queen of the Ring was definitely getting a lot of my attention.
Do you think? Do you think if Queen of the Ring was putting out content like a URL, RBE, King of Dot, Bullpen, these type of platforms, that you would have ventured out to see the men's battle? Because if that's what
you said ventured out to see what?
The guys battle, because you say you were stuck on just women battle rap.
Yeah.
And I think where you love battle rap, and when they wasn't putting out content as like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know
No,
what I
that's
mean?
true.
So you had to go venture out to get that. Now it's a fix now. Battle rap is, you know what I mean? I want
Right.
my fix.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
That's a
if
fact.
you ain't giving it to
That's
me
a
no
fact.
more, like what I gotta go. It's just like the
Yeah,
weed. It's
Hey,
a
I ain't
if
even
I
gonna
had a
lie.
weed man, and the nigga he takes his time, or you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, he don't answer his phone, those type of things. Compared to this guy, he answers his phone. The nigga will come drop it off to you. You can come by and grab it any motherfucking time.
Right.
Nigga, you fuck around, I'm gonna
This
drop
nigga
you.
convenient.
Look, this nigga's here for me every day. See, my
Right.
nigga, you buggy. You must not want no money.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's definitely a fact. It did, and I was gonna say that too. It definitely did seem like, what it looked like at a certain point. It just kind of seemed like Queen of the Ring wasn't as consistent, um, to stay tuned in. So then it's like, okay, well, who else doing this? You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, that's the crazy part about it. When I first came across battle rap, I came across Queen of the Ring. I didn't come across the niggas. I didn't come across URL. I didn't know URL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that is how that's how I was ultimately introduced to, you know what I'm saying, like a much bigger world of battle rap going on out here than just these women I'm seeing doing it. Not to take away from them, but it was like, well, damn, now, well, who else rapping? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's definitely how it happened. And then it just even like um it's kind of like funny enough like how battle rap took a hold just as a whole, like in areas, period, in surrounding areas, in your areas, in my areas. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay,
Hey,
it's
the Midwest. Look, the Midwest. I'm in Missouri. Yeah, this is the
uh-huh.
Mecca. Missouri's the Mecca. St. Louis is here. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Hey, I
So
know.
if it wasn't for STL, this just in my opinion, people, like I said, y'all saw in the beginning, the opinions over here
Different.
is mine. If you have a problem, stay out your moist ass feelings and hold these motherfucking L's. That's it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for St. Louis, this shit wouldn't be popping like that.
Hmm.
We brought the energy. It's documented history. You can go back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody was doing it, but once URL, Verb ain't just talking.
Yeah.
I seen it. I did my history. I did my look. I've interviewed a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
this is why I go in depth like this, because now we're about to get in some battle rap shit, right?
Right.
I know niggas' first battles they ever had in high school. They remember
Dang.
shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How was it in Harlem when you walking up on a nigga? Those type of things. I
Mm-hmm.
have that documented on my channel. You know what I mean? So I had the godmother of battle rap on here. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a more of a historian than anything. I just want to document
That's
so
dope.
for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um. So, but anyway, um, who were so you was watching female battle rap? Who were the females that you like? That you was excited for to see them battle at that time when you found female
The
battle rap?
females I was excited to see was 40, Hustle, QB, I like seeing Farrah.
No, eat hard.
I like seeing Farrah funeral. Oh no, hold on, I ain't done. Let me list.
Because E Hart should be number one. Because she's
Look, I ain't gonna look. Hold on. I'm just rolling the list out. This ain't in the order now. This ain't in the
okay. I
order
got
now.
you. I got you. I'm
Okay.
just
Now hold
saying.
on. Now wait a minute.
The first thought was E Hart.
Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? E Hart was definitely one of those ones that I definitely loved watching. I loved watching E Hart. My number one female battler for me is 40.
Mm-hmm.
It is 40 bars though.
Why 40?
Um, I
That was
loved
back then
40's
though.
pen.
That was back then though, right?
No,
Or is it still now?
it's now. It's
Okay.
still 40 bars. 40 bars is my, you know what I mean? That's my number one female battler for me.
Team 40. Yep.
Team 40.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of like for me, her and E Hart are neck and neck for me. With their placement. Like they can, it's like they right there, but I still give 40 an edge. You know what I mean? 40's pen for me, how she writes. I know her delivery, you know what I mean, might not be as favorable with some motherfuckers, but I just felt like in watching 40, I was like, yo, I like that. She's smart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was something that caught my attention about 40 bars.
Right.
And I mean years back when I came across battle rap. It's like, yo, this girl, you know what I'm saying? She writes, and when she writes, she's going to explain as much as she can to not over explain. And she's gonna keep doing it regardless of how many motherfuckers tell her we don't want to hear all that shit. Or, you know, you did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now 40 got a cult out this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
40 got a cult following out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This the same one. You know what I mean? So to see that happen with someone that I was a fan of way back then, is like I always thought she was dope as hell. Definitely.
Okay. So when you needed your fix
Mm-hmm.
and you went to go look, what was the first male battle that you seen?
The first male battle I seen was I don't even think it was it a male battle? I ain't even gonna say it's a male battle. The battle I seen, funny enough, um hold on. Hold on.
Hold up, you break it up. Hold up.
You hear me?
Now I can hear you. Go
You
ahead.
get me? Yeah, I think oh damn, well I don't want to say that, but I don't want to mention that. I think one of the that's a different conversation. I was gonna say one of the things that I seen was it Miss Hustle and Farrah
Mm-hmm.
uh in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
That was impactful for me.
But no, what? I hear that. But you did stumble across male battle rap, right? Hold on. Excuse us. iPhones and StreamYard do not. It's not compatible sometimes. You know what I mean? It's good that we have had this conversation, and now it's being weird. Okay, don't worry about it. She'll be back. Okay. Shout out to Raw Image for being here. Shout out to RBE. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Lawrence. Shout out to all them people over there. You know what I mean? I'm holding it down, Raw Image. Just
Yo,
let me
yo,
know.
yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me?
There you go.
Damn, I'm sorry. Look, I don't know what the hell going on
No,
here.
no, I've already
Yo,
apologized and talked to the
it's
people.
crazy. I didn't know iPhone had these issues with
Yeah, iPhones
goddamn
have those issues for StreamYard. Yes.
gracious. Okay, yeah, you said a male battle. The male battle that I watched was
That you was like, oh shit, there's male battle rap? Oh,
I
okay.
would say Tay Rock and JC. Was it Tay Rock and JC?
I'm trying to remember Tay Rock and JC battle. Jesus Christ.
That was a long time ago.
Tay Rock and JC. I don't remember Tay Rock and JC battling. I don't. It's been so much battle rap from then to now. It's ridiculous. I've had
I
about
ain't gonna lie, that was a
5-6
minute ago, Kev. I
relationships.
ain't gonna lie to you now. That ain't none reason.
I've had about 5 or 6 relationships.
Yo, I'm fucking crying. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that was a minute ago. I think and then let me say, I don't care what nobody say. This is just me personally. JC is the number one for me. I know that motherfuckers may feel like, why, bro? Why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's JC.
Yeah.
And I get that. But hey, he was, I think, being probably, on some bias shit. But not because I actually knew that I was that I would be considered for some a pen or a schemer. I had no idea that would even be me. As far as a battler goes, but I just thought that he was dope like that. I like the way that he could write and he could think and he could piece his shit together. You know what I'm saying? That was impressive.
Right.
It was impressive for me. So yeah.
No,
he stood out for me.
I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't. I love JC. But there's some things I can critique if you. And I feel like if he does those things, it'll be a lot better. It'll be more settling on my ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like he stops too much. He just wants to, I know, and yeah, I wrote it, or that type of shit. Like, nah, nigga, rap to this nigga. I need you. No, I don't give fuck that crowd. You know what I mean? Because most of the time, a lot of the audience, they're dumb as hell. They don't know shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of them are there to gas. You hear them on these you see them in the chat. When I go, I'm gonna boo the shit out of somebody, this and that.
Yep.
They have their picks of who they gonna win, who they want to win, and they try to make sure, you know, they put the extras on it. You know what I mean? Look, I try not to listen to a lot of the gas, especially like I watched. I finished watching You and Caution.
Mm-hmm.
That third round at the end, it was just like it was a cheer and applause was warranted, but again, the extra gas to it, it was just like I mean, it wasn't that crazy. Like I've heard crazier things. So
Which side?
on her side, on her
Okay.
side in the third
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
yeah, at the
The
end.
end. Okay. The end of the third. Okay. Gotcha.
So for me, I'm different. Nobody had to rap to me, but you got to rap. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be listening. So if I don't
Right.
like it, it's just not. I can't get jiggy with the shit. Don't get mad. There's no reason to get mad. It's just like I'm in the food industry. I'm a cook.
Mm-hmm.
I can cook for 100 people. 2 people might not like it.
Mm-hmm. That's
I'm
probably
cool.
quite possible and likely actually.
I'm cool with it. But
Mm-hmm.
does that take away from me?
No.
No, because I got 98 other motherfuckers that go out and be like, hey, his shit is you
Mm-hmm.
gotta go over, you know what I mean? Compared to a 2.
Right.
You done hurt me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, I hate when battlers get mad. Um they have a right to get upset when the critique is ignorant and
Oh
and
yeah. Definitely.
and stupid.
Right.
But maybe sometimes because there's times when I will explain something that didn't really make sense, right? But if the battler come and ask me, I will explain it to him. Maybe I said it wrong. Let me explain to you again. 9 times out of 10, they'll get it and be like, "Oh, okay, cool." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Others are just, you know, they get in their feelings and they just want me to be a yes man, and I'm never going to be that.
Nah.
I'm
Nah.
not a
Definitely.
friend. I'm not a real friend. Then
Oh yeah. Definitely. And I ain't even gonna lie. I think that sometimes, just I mean, get into what you're saying for a second. I think that sometimes it's easy for battlers to feel like, you know what I'm saying, he likes me. You know what I'm saying? He liked me, so I mean, my next one, he gonna say all the great things about me. Or, you know what I'm saying, he gonna tell me what I want to hear type shit. Like, bro, that ain't what he's doing. He's not your friend. You know what I mean? Or she's not your friend. This is media. They're speaking on what they see. If what they saw from you was not what they thought was your best, or they thought that you was lackluster, or they thought that you was ass, or they thought you was whack, or whatever they words is, you can't really do nothing but respect it. And it's like, respectfully, why can you not respect it when it's not something that you don't agree with? That's not a good look. You know what I mean?
even if we are friends, because I'm a friend that's going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to sit here,
Right.
yeah, nigga, yeah, go cheat on your wife. Yeah, you should go do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be me. They be like, nah, Nick, what the fuck are you talking about, boy? You better raise that motherfucker number. Your wife right there.
Right. Well, you dumb
Hey,
as
don't
hell.
be coming calling me when the shit hit the fan, nigga.
You're right. Yeah, out there with your trash bags and shit.
Right, nigga. Like we ain't. I'll have you sleep on the couch for a while, but nigga, you gotta go. This
Yeah,
is
you
your
gonna
fault
get the
why
hell
you
out of
here.
here. I'm
This is your
telling
fault why you here. I got you, homie, but
you.
nah, nigga. I'm a roast you every time you wake up. Nigga, you
Right.
stupid. Nigga. Where she at now? Where the bitch at now, nigga? Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's a
So
fact.
transitioning. When was the first time you had a thought let me try this shit. Let me try this battle rap. I know I can write.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing some rapping here and there on music
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. I love this battle rap shit. What was the moment where you was like, "Hey, yo, let me try this shit"?
I think I moved back to Carolina, and I found out that battle rap events was going down.
In Carolina.
Yeah, and I was like, "What? They doing battle rap in
That's what I said
Carolina,
about Kansas
nigga?"
City. That's what I said about Kansas City too. I
You
was
know
like,
what I'm saying?
"What?"
I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" Like, you mean like what the girls doing on Queen of the Ring? You know what I'm saying? So what I seen on URL? So yeah, I
Mhm.
definitely was like, well, I want to see like first. I want to see it first. You know what I'm saying? I want to see like what they got going on. Like these niggas really in a bag.
Right.
Like what I've seen. So I showed up on support. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? To as a fan of the culture. Um, and I liked it. And I was like, yo, these niggas, they really in here, they doing it too. You know what I'm saying? They in here rapping and shit, like what I seen. So ironically at that time in South Carolina, there wasn't females. There was no, and I mean no females battle rapping at that time. None. If they say they was, they a motherfucking lie. I'll tell you right now. There was
Mm.
none. Um, I was in Columbia, Barbarian Rap League,
I heard of
and
them.
at that
Shout out to
point they
Barbarian.
was. You said what?
I said I've heard of them. Shout out to Barbarian.
Hey, absolutely, absolutely. And one of the goddamn, shout out to Marv. You know what I mean? Shout out to Marvelous. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is top 16. You know what I mean? They top 16 listen to Intake. You know what I mean? But he's one of the co-owners. I believe of that Barbarian Rap League. So I was showing up on support of that and seeing, you know what I mean, what they was doing and shit. And they didn't, you know what I mean, wasn't no females involved. And I remember I was, I was saying, I was mentioning like, yo, well, like I want to do this. Like I want to see like can I do this? I want to get involved. Y'all gotta, you know what I mean? Like how you know what I mean? What y'all want to do? Y'all got a girl that you know what I mean? I could battle. Oh wow, yeah, we know somebody. Or you know what I mean? I might know this motherfucker over here. I might know this person over here. Might be interested, whatever. But it didn't pan out.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't pan out in South Carolina. So I still supported events in South Carolina, but I couldn't get no battle in South Carolina. So I went to North Carolina. That's how I ended up in North Carolina. And shit, just doing research, figuring some shit out, whatever. And I came across a league. I think they was based out of Durham, North Carolina, I believe. But they still did events in like a couple other locations and shit. So my first battle, I um I battled this girl named Khadijah. It's on YouTube. It's my first battle.
Hmm.
Um, out of Bull City Battle League. And I was like, man, I was hyped by that shit. I was like, damn, that's dope. Like I'm finally gonna do this shit and you know what I mean, really goddamn do it. And it was crazy because it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy to be able to put it, you know what I mean, put the idea to paper, you know what I mean, and then really go through with the preparation of the prep, you know what I mean, of what it was. I wouldn't have called it at that time, you know what I mean, but actually go through with it. You know what I mean? Those are some later battle rap terms,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, that I've come more comfortable with. But yeah, to be able to go through with it was dope, man. That's really where it started. I did my first battle then, but I still wasn't necessarily thinking. I still didn't really consider myself a battle rapper, funny enough.
Did you win?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. You gonna run it back.
What were their the people's thoughts in the building when you did rap?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you in the building. I got a lot of love in the building. Like motherfuckers was like, yo, like your pen is crazy. Like, yo,
Was
you
you
be
scheming? Was you scheming then, or
yep,
what
yep,
was your style then? That first
yep.
battle.
I would think definitely, you know what I mean, much better now. But I would think my style then was my style then was a schemer, honestly. Even to look back on it, even to look back at my first battle, I was still a schemer in my first battle. I was.
I wouldn't know. I, okay, so I wouldn't know. I came up with my own style.
Mm-hmm.
My style was more of a media style.
Hmm. What's that mean?
So me as media, I'm sitting here watching all of y'all, right?
Right.
We sit here, critique, debate, speculate, those type of things of what we have seen of you as a battler.
Mm-hmm.
We know when you have your highs, we know you have your lows. We know when you're the great, you're unstoppable. We know when you're lackluster as you choke a lot or whatever.
Right.
We know these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird sometimes when people get mad when we know, and no disrespect, like we when we talk about a twerk, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to just bow down right now because he is actually doing what I've been saying to him for the first 5-6 years of his career in the URL.
Hmm.
And he had an issue choking a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
And so now that he's like a year and a half in on not choking and actually bringing actually doing his job, I applaud you, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
appreciate it. But sometimes it still plays a factor
Hmm.
when we do debate on certain things and
Okay.
certain matchups. Granted, you did good for a year and a half, but I have a whole 7-8 years of you
That you ain't like.
choking,
I get you. I feel
dropping the
hey,
ball,
that's can't never respect that for real.
right?
Yeah.
Another example, he's about to battle Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
I know Twerk has been on a year and a half dominant run,
Yeah, he's definitely yeah. He
right?
been showing out, yeah.
I have Jazz winning that battle.
Okay. That's not
There's
crazy.
many factors.
Mm-hmm.
Two factors. It's really you can't really say a guy beater. She don't buy a lot of men.
Right.
Cool. You can't say she drops the ball.
That's true too.
She brings 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Casey J 30 twerk.
Mhm.
Am I lying?
No, you not.
Cool. Twerk might win. He might. But your track record still plays a part of my decision. What I think is going to happen.
But honestly, I mean, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Because I guess okay, I'm gonna say this as I think some battle rappers it's easy to get caught up in. Well, did you see what I just did? You know what I mean? Or did you see my last battle? But if that person is really familiar with you, as you like you said, and I've seen your body of work for X amount of years, and I can say that I actually would still have you losing this battle because of what I've seen for you as a whole in 5, 6 years, you really
Mm-hmm.
can't be mad at that. I don't think you really can be mad at that.
Right.
Because they've been watching you. They've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I guess it's understandable to feel away, but you know what I mean. You should really. I think in those moments, shit, you just gotta you gotta use that shit as motivation for yourself. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Nobody think I was gonna beat Carson. No one thought I was gonna kick Carson's ass. No one thought that. No one thought that. Hey, keep it a band with you.
Yeah.
I was supposed to
We're
get
gonna get to that.
washed.
We're gonna get to
No,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna hold off on it. I'm gonna hold off on it then. But I'm just saying, let me
We're
just
gonna
go
get to
back
that.
to what I was saying generally. Okay,
Mhm.
Cap, generally. I think that I think that you gotta be understanding if you know what I mean, if someone is looking at your overall and coming to a decision, you really can't be mad at that. You just gotta, you know what I mean, do what you need to do, elevate where you need to elevate at to make that not the case, basically.
No, no, I understand that. I understand that. So you did your first battle.
Mm-hmm.
You got addicted.
Yep. I liked it.
Um,
Right.
so what was your journey like between your first battle and you signing up to become to try out for the bricks?
It was choppy at first. It was choppy because um I wanted to battle females. And females was fucking few and fucking
So
far between.
you was battling guys a lot though.
Yeah.
You saying? Okay.
But that's why. But that's why. Because even the league that I became a part of, um, they didn't have no females for me to battle. So okay, now I'm battling dudes. Okay. And then after even I go from here um to another city in North Carolina, it's still not no women for me to battle. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So that's how I end up battling so many guys as my in my battle rap career. It kind of became crazy enough, it kind of became somewhat of a norm for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm probably not gonna, you know what I mean, ain't no female gonna want to battle me, or even if they are hit up, they're not gonna respond to want to battle me for whatever the reasons is.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean, it's gonna be a nigga that's able to say, okay, yeah, I'll battle her. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. Yeah, you know what I mean. But not because I can't do shit, but just because it was so few. It was so
How
few.
did you feel about that though? Like I know it's more frustrating.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And I ain't even gonna fucking hold you. Like when there's a conversation about because now within like the last what probably what 5 months, 4 5, you know what I mean, 4 months so it's been, you know what I mean, I've heard a lot of conversation of not even a debate, but raw image. Raw image is the top female in the Carolinas.
Mm.
And when I hear that, I like I love it. That's dope that I get that acknowledgement. But it also takes me back to a time where I was one of the few, if only females, you know what I mean? One of the I won't say the only, I was one of the few females that was trying to battle out of North and South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's a little, you know what I mean, a little bittersweet going on in there. Um, yeah. Now you got them. Now they out there.
Right.
Now they in North and South Carolina. You know what I mean? But
Right.
hey, I ain't gonna hold you. And it kind of, I ain't gonna lie, like that part of it, um, it just really coming to terms with. I honestly feel like when a woman battles a dude to about, I won't even say half. I'll say more than half. About 70%, you're going to lose. And that's just how I honestly feel. Because this is a male dominated sport.
You said 70%. If a
70%
between
chance
a female and a
you are
male,
going to fucking lose.
the
Yes,
female's gonna lose.
you are going to lose. Yep. Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you?
I
What?
I say
Why do
that
you think that?
I say that because I really feel like I really feel like honestly you have more than half that when they watch a man and a woman battle in a rap battle, you got to look at the majority of their audience is going to be a male audience. So, and it's not to say that they're just strictly picking on, this nigga winning because he a nigga. That's not what I'm saying. But
Mm-hmm.
just more relatability to what some of the things is that he's going to say versus what she may say.
Right.
I think it's
There's a lot
easier
of
to.
gangster males out there in documentaries and things like that. History
Mm-hmm,
from a male from a female. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I understand that part because it's no. Oh shit! What the fuck just happened? Oh, I'm bugging. So I'm over here chopping weed and shit, baby.
God damn! Oh hell no!
Right, we ain't doing that. So because when I start getting into this battle rap shit, my first thoughts was you gotta be trash as a male if you got beat by a female battle rapper.
Hmm.
Because the believability for me is really a lot of y'all don't rap what y'all live.
Hmm.
Right? Y'all live out y'all fantasy in battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, women are, and yes, they do their little fights and things like that, but they're not like niggas though. They're not like men. You know what I mean? When we out there doing the drive-by, shooting and doing all that, all the reckless shit, not giving a fuck because that's what we do.
So do
As,
you
as
feel
guys.
like? So you feel like you don't believe? So when you hear certain things said from a female battler, you don't believe it as much,
I don't. I don't.
or at all. Which one?
So back then, I didn't believe at I didn't believe all y'all women did that. You know what
Okay.
I mean? In battle rap. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Now that I'm more grown and elevated in battle rap, I hear the words. It's still believability part for me, but it's
Okay.
also the writing aspect of it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And as much as I don't want to hear of I know you don't have a 4.5. I know you don't have, you know what I mean? I know you don't have these type of guns. I know you can't beat. Example.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going by example, and this is no disrespect at all because I like her as a battle rapper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But certain things just not. I'm not gonna say no names. Fuck that shit. Hold on. I'm gonna give you an example.
Yeah.
If you know battle rapper A is a female,
Mm-hmm.
let's say
Mm-hmm.
uh uh, uh let's say hustle.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a video of a hobbit bitch beat your ass.
I'm fucking crying, bro. Okay.
Then you get on stage and sit there and project like you one of those, and you gonna do X, Y, Z to this female right here. Yes, the words might be good. All that, the bars might be good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's that one factor of believability for me that's gonna be like, yeah, nah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, look, I understand. I understand
You
that
feel
because you
me?
feel like you seen. I understand that part because you then feel like, okay, I already, you know what I mean? I already have a hard time believing. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then I actually seen something with my own two eyes that where I was like, hell nah, you know what I mean? You ain't about to. Yeah, and I understand that. I understand that. I
Mm-hmm.
can't, you know what I mean? With the example you gave, I can't really say much behind that because that's different. You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean, that's a person saying something and then you seeing action that's not, you know what I mean, that's not going along with what those words were. So I get it.
Correct.
There. I just think even for that's a little different. That make, you know what I mean, makes you another one of those kind of different listeners. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you do have those that even outside of what they never saw, what they didn't see, um, they still would discredit it all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's where it's like, I think that honestly, I think that intergender battles are fun. They are fun. They are entertaining. You know what I'm saying? You get both sides get an opportunity to talk to the other side, um, in a fun, and disrespectful way. That's that people want to damn hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't think that, um, I don't really know if intergender matchups, I would say, really make or break you as far as the culture goes.
Look.
I don't necessarily think that they do. I think that still ultimately, especially as a woman in this, um, what you do with your with your female counterparts, so to speak, with your female opposition, that matters more for you, in my opinion.
So
I don't think you gonna get as much credit, Cap. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think that a woman is gonna get as much credit, even if she does what she's supposed to do and she shows up and she elevates and she, you know what I mean, she showed levels and she did all this. It's not gonna take her as far.
it'll be better for me if okay, let's say I battle pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
If pain beat me,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it will hurt, but I'm a man. It is what it is. If I battled you and I lost, that's a whole different. As a man, that's a whole different
I get that. I get that.
feeling,
I understand.
situation, pride, ego. Now you get your niggas like you got your ass beat the fuck up by Raw, nigga. Raw image beat your ass, nigga. Niggas in the comments like ha, Capo got beat up by Raw image. Nigga should have scheme queen schemed your ass to the motherfucker to the pearly gates, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
I get what you said.
that's that's more of a dagger. You know what I mean? I could
Yeah,
take
definitely.
it if it, you know what I mean. But with you, it was just like, nah, I can't have you be like, tell me to shut the fuck up anytime I beat you. I can't do that. You feel me? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So,
Yeah.
and it's just like I had that mentality in the beginning, like, you know, if you a black battle rapper, you should never lose to a white battle rapper. I had those type of thoughts, but
Yeah.
it's not like that for me no more. But I do keep to, if you, I could sit here and tell Twerk to his face,
Yeah.
KCJ 30'd you, nigga. And you can't say you don't care.
Damn.
Because you got it, you was embarrassed. That hurt you. It had to hurt you. If it didn't hurt you, is you a man or no? You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So like, that's just me. And nobody had to listen to me. These niggas blocked me on Twitter. Okay,
Oh, damn.
I don't know why he
That's
blocked
crazy.
me, because I was just going by what you showed me. You choked. I only say you choked. Don't get mad at me. You run down on deposits. You ran off on deposits. I might. Matter of fact, you can't. Matter of fact, you should go ahead and block Jazz the rapper and Emerson Kennedy and Emerson Kennedy's channel, because in that little skit y'all had, she said you ran off on the deposits. Did you block her? Because that's what I said. I got blocked.
Damn.
Make it make sense. But I don't care. Whatever.
All right. You media, man. Battle rap media.
That's a fact. So what was the point? What made you say, "Hey, yo, I'm about to go ahead and do these tryouts for the bricks"?
I did She Goes Hard in New York. Their first card, their presentation card.
Mm-hmm.
And I got hit up about possibly doing RBE. And it was like, I need motherfuckers to know RBE was it for me. That was you know what I'm saying? This is the one for me. The
This is where I'm
platform.
going. This is where I'm
Yeah,
going.
this is where I wanted to be. Like, if I
This
can
is where I
be
want. This is my
anywhere.
home.
Yeah, it's like if I can be anywhere in a major way, and I'm talking about way before RBE ever heard of a fucking raw image, I'm like, yeah, I like how I like that vibe over there. I like that energy. I like what it seems, you know what I mean? How it appeared, how it translate to me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, in time, females were still few and far between. But I just loved it. So when I heard, like, I mean, hey, would you be interested in the in doing something with RBE and doing a 1SK? So it's like I was, which I know that others may say they are the official female versus female 1SK. I was the real official female versus female 1SK on Max Out too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like 10 days prep. I was like, absolutely, I definitely want to, I mean, I definitely want to try to do that. And I did. And I think I did good. I don't think I did as good as I could have done. Or even I wouldn't even say could have done, because I think that the raw image I was then versus the raw image I am now is so different that I can't really say what that raw image capabilities actually was. But I think I've learned so much between that time. But let me get back to how I even, got to the process. So I did the female versus female 1SK. And then thereafter, I knew there was to be a process and a female kind of movement going on, if you would. So it was like, okay, I that I knew that I was to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? So I kept, staying sharp, figuring out things, you know what I'm saying, looking at what I need to change, what I may need to do different, those type of things for when this happens.
Right.
So I did another battle outside of that, and then it was and at this point, I think by that time, there was another female versus female 1SK that happened that I was present for because my homeboy actually did a battle as well. Did him a 1-off 1SK or whatever on that same card. And then shortly after the female process started, and I was one of those that was brought back to be a part of it. So regardless of how anyone would like to spin it, say it about Raw Images being the first real official female versus female 1SK, I obviously did what I needed to do enough to where there was a female movement, period. Myself and the individual that I battled. You know what I mean? So shout out to Lady Tunes. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how it happened. You know what I mean? I did that. I did the 1SK 10 days prep, and the footage didn't come out for whatever the reasons were. Maybe was what they wanted it to be or what have you, but was enough that you still see me today on the RBE channel as a scheme queen. So hey, I don't mind.
I wanna get to your this battle. Still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool. Because on my end, I can see me cutting out for some reason.
I didn't even know iPhones had these issues, Kev. I ain't even lying to you.
Yeah. No, for StreamYard, yeah, they do. To be honest, but
damn.
But it's been good. It's it's been good. We about to wrap all this up.
Yeah, I hear you.
So for your Peaches battle, what was your thoughts on that battle? Yes.
My thoughts was I had to rap. You know what I'm saying? I knew I had to rap. I knew that Peaches was a puncher.
She was trying to punch your motherfucking head off, nigga.
Hey, what is she? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Shout out to sis. Goddamn Peaches. You know what I'm saying? My girl. But before that, yeah, she was trying to punch my goddamn head off, Cap. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I think that was
I was getting worried for you for a minute there.
You said what?
I was getting worried for you for a minute there.
Hey, don't be worried. Don't be worried. Yeah, I think the thing that I learned in battling Peaches was still showing an ability to have the schemes, but be as entertaining as possible, as fast as possible. I think is what I learned in battling Peaches. You need to speed up what you're doing, and I still learned that even in going into the next battle.
You can scheme and punch at the same time.
Oh no! That's what I did though. When I battled Peaches, I did scheme and punch at the same time. Yeah. And I think that was something that was missing. It was, well, I won't say missing, like I wasn't punching within, but they weren't as impactful as they needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, that's the big part about that writing process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you really want everything, every word to be impactful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
So it does get difficult, especially when somebody like Peaches. Shout out to Peaches. I might have to, reach out to her. You know, because she I want to see her versus official. I think if she
hey, you know what's funny? You're not the first person to say that. You're not the first person to say that. Yeah, that's a punching motherfucker right there.
Yeah, that's motherfucker right there. I think Peaches, she get her feet dirty a couple more times. Like she needs somebody somebody that has some years on in the battle rap shit. She get a couple of those. I think she can sit there. She can sit there and fight with official. I mean, it's not like I've seen Coffee stand in front of Danny Myers. I was in the building in LA. And I seen her. She didn't win, but she actually was able to stand in front of a Danny Myers and actually get her shit off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she did her thing, but of course, Danny, with the win, of course. But I look at it as a close battle also. Like, I don't think he clearly cleared it. She was fighting, you know what I mean? I like fighters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you in that battle, how did you call it for you?
How did I call it? I honestly feel like I won that battle. Even though I felt like Peaches was a great puncher, I think that the punches and what else I bought in the battle, you know what I'm saying? I think it had it for me. I would say 2-1. Definite.
Oh, okay.
I would say 2-1 definite. But one thing about this sport that I don't even stress myself about is it's about opinion. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of different opinions, and I think that's where motherfuckers really get their feathers, you know what I mean, ruffled and panties all in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? It just if someone tells me they didn't see it that way, then that's fine. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Of me being there, hearing what my opposition had to say, knowing what I had to say. If I'm comparing it to what I heard, and what I heard this person say and what I said, I didn't think they beat me, and that's just it. You know what I mean? And some may feel differently. Absolutely. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, if there's debate for the win and loss, and who won and who lost, like at the end of the day, that's honestly what the goal is, because you then have the likelihood that motherfuckers is gonna want to. I need to go look at this, or I might need to go look at this again, or I need to go check that out. I haven't watched that yet, or you know what I'm saying? That's what you know what I mean. That's what I want as a battler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you didn't agree with me, that's fine. You know what I mean? You might want to run it back. You might not. I still appreciate you checking it out in the first damn place.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't gotta agree. But yeah, I definitely feel like I had it most definitely 2-1.
The first two?
Yeah. The first two. Because I'm thinking about a third.
No,
The third was
wait.
pretty good. Hold on. The third was pretty.
No, wait.
The third was pretty.
I remember. Did I give you the third? Cause
I ain't gonna lie. Now the third. That's why I said
light.
The third was tough. Now the
she
third
was kind of light in her third, that I remember.
I think that. Okay, if I what I remember.
All her third
I think her
round,
toughest was her. I think her toughest was her first round.
Yes, it was.
Right, her toughest was her first round. I think he competed very well with my first round. So I don't mind if you know what I mean. If motherfucker want to go either way on the first, so I think the first was pretty tough.
Right. The second.
Okay, so thinking back, I would say the two would be the second and third rounds. I would give the second and third definite, because my second and third was pretty crazy.
Yeah, second and third. You had the second and third, and the first is a kind of a debatable.
Kind of a debate.
Both of y'all went in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that was a fire battle, by the way.
Yeah, it definitely was. And even like I told her, like shit, that's still, you know what I mean? That's my favorite. That's my favorite back and forth I've had. You know what I'm saying, with a female. I enjoyed that battle. You know what I'm saying? I really did.
So
motherfucker rapping.
So I'm sitting here thinking, trying to get the questions, and I'm like, hey, you didn't really explain it because we kind of veered off a little bit. So when I say this is my slogan. Media bars is something you got to deal with. Yeah.
Okay.
So stay out your moist ass feelings when I talk this real shit. So when I do media, I break down the battles. I break down the battle rapper. Do my media things, critiquing and things like that. I put that into my battle. So with the nigga Lab Rat, I knew he sounded like a grind time rapper. You know what I mean? I've heard all his battles. I knew certain things about him. I knew he had a record label called um, the Lab Records or some shit like that. I really did my homework. So I kind of like broke them down like I'm doing a media take. I'm doing a blog. But it's in battle rap form. You know what I mean? I doubled up a lot up in that battle. I did a lot of doubles. I did a lot of sneaky one liners. You know what I mean? And I just broke down him. With him, he only knew me as being media. So and my age. And I told him, I said, hey, you speak about those things that everybody knows that. You got to come with something different. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about my YouTube. I don't want to hear nothing about how old I am.
Yeah.
I'm giving you, if I'm breaking you down and I'm talking about shit that I shouldn't even know about, I should hear something else. I should hear something else other than I'm old. You should be happy. I'm happy that I'm old.
Right.
I mean, I beat the statistics.
Right. Hey, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? So I came from the era of you're not gonna make it past 18. When that really first started. You know what I mean? So look, I and was able to do all the crazy shit and still here.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed. But yeah, that was my style. Like I wanted to do it in that type of format. You know what I mean? But there was sometimes I wanted to be like I feel like I'm talking to them, but I really wanna I wanna grown man bars or something you gotta do. I'm 6'5", so I'm gonna be talking down to you anyway. But I really want to make you talk. I want to really talk down to you and bark in your face and make you just curl up and be like, you're just gonna be feeling like a bitch. And your girl's gonna break up with you. Your wife is gonna divorce you. You know what I mean? Your kids are gonna be like, I don't know this nigga. You know what I mean? That's how. You know what I mean? So, but I don't feel like think about niggas. So it is what it is. But yeah, what me saying that is when I watch you in the caution though, I felt like you were different. I felt I might have to go back to the Peaches battle, but I'm sitting here like this bitch is no disrespect. This bitch is barking on caution. One. Two, she's scheming on caution, but she has punches within her schemes, and that's what she needs to do. I like that intricate. If you can scheme some shit, but as you scheming, you got heavy punches.
Right.
That scheme, and then it draws out to the bigger room shaker. That I would listen to that all day. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you was I think it was a little bit better in the caution battle than you was in the peaches battle. But you still stuck to who you are. I seen that you try to do other things.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but you still the essence of you was still there.
Yeah, definitely.
Scheme queen.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? How you feel about the caution battle? You know what I mean? I hear people have you're winning. I know I'm one of those. It was a good battle. It was a real good battle. This is a big aspect for me in battle rap. You got to make me feel something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can have bars, you can have punches. You have to make me feel something. For example, Daylight and Oops third.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that. That shit made me feel a way. Not I felt that as I'm reacting.
Right. Yeah.
It's that of it made me feel something to make me have these thoughts in my brain to make me elevate in life.
Mm. Right. That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also, if I'm watching a battle and they both have bars and all this other stuff. Yes, I can count points of this is how many bars they had, da, 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 da. I could do that all day, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the points will say this person won, right?
Right.
But the feeling I got from the other person, what the fuck he was saying, just like it just it just made me feel like, yeah, you had that, but what this nigga over here was saying, it touched my soul. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
So like I can give to you point wise if I'm going by points. But I have a whole nother argument about this nigga over here.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that. I can understand that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like it from peaches to caution was you elevated. And applause to you.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate it.
because Caution was one of those. She was like the number one brick female. She kind of like opened the door to like look what's going on over here. Yes, we have
Mm-hmm.
the bricks, but not we have a brick female too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the way the unity was in the beginning, uh, for everyone. It was a good energy that I appreciated. I was just like, yeah, this is what I need. This is what I'm looking for. And thank God it's over here on RBE because this
Mm-hmm.
is what they need. So I'm tired of hearing these dick suckers over on the other side talking about RBE don't have a roster.
I'm telling you.
They didn't really have a roster either, to be honest, because all those people that started in the beginning, they was already here before that league even started.
Hey, that's crazy, right?
You know what I mean? So it just
Mm-hmm.
be like what the fuck, y'all niggas are peons. But they
Yeah.
don't want to hear me. They don't want
Tell
to.
you.
They don't want to listen to me. You know what I mean? I'm the black sheep of this whole media game. All these niggas know me, but they know I don't do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend and act and be no. I don't even want to be famous, so I'm cool where I'm at.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to go outside and niggas be like, hey, what's up, Capology? Yeah, peace. You know what I mean?
No, right.
I'm an old
Right.
nigga. I don't want all that beef. I don't want all that problems. But I do appreciate what you have done so far in this battle rap shit. Now that you got her the caution battle,
Mm-hmm.
I know you've battled recently.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My guy Sniper.
Yep.
My guy Sniper's fresh off of a battle with Jay Slash. Wait.
The
What's that nigga name?
Deaf the Kid.
That, huh? No. Before that.
Oh yeah. Slash. Yeah, Slash in the Blue Room.
Slash, and then he had Def the Kid, and then you.
Yep.
When I see two people that I like, I try to stay in the middle.
Right.
And I try to stay in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And if I fuck with you, we have a rapport. I'm gonna talk shit. No matter what. I'm just gonna
You should do that. That's respected.
It's not coming from a malice place. I'm just, if we cool, I'm just fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
So the day you hit me,
Mm-hmm.
we started talking in the back about the interview.
Right.
That later on, Snipe hit me.
That's crazy.
I'm like, y'all niggas right now. Wait a minute, I don't have this shit right now. I don't. What we doing here? You know what I mean? And so I'm like, wait a minute.
That's crazy.
I would go play this. And I was conscious of the shit. I was like, I should have her on, then have Snipe pull up. You know what I mean? You talk that shit right when we start talking about that battle. Just have them pulled up. I'm not that person. You know what I mean? I think about those things.
Right.
I don't want to follow through some shit. I just, because like right now, like I said, 4 jobs is
a
lot.
I understand.
So, like today, I got my son. I work from like 10 to 5, Grubhub.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I picked my son up and went to the store, got food and all that shit. And so now we just chilling.
Right.
And tomorrow I'm off. So I'm really not going to do too much tomorrow. But I guess Five Nights at Freddy is out, the movie.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, the kids been talking crazy about this damn movie.
Yeah, the nigga definitely want to go see it. He was like, Dad, Five Nights at Freddy's out. I said, oh, what? Five Nights at Freddy's out, Dad. I said, oh, you must want to go see it. He's like, that's an ASAP. I said, all right.
Okay. ASAP, crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Right.
Shout to Miz, shout to Elbow. But yeah, how did you? What happened? So tell me, because I'm gonna get his side of the story. I know there's gonna be 2 sides. I don't even know why I'm gonna ask this question.
This fun, that's funny.
Until I watch it, and then somebody gonna be mad at me. Somebody gonna be really mad at me. I swear it never fails. Somebody's gonna be mad at me. Between you and Jay Slash. I mean, not you and Jay Slash. Why I got this nigga?
I don't know why you so bad. It's because
you and Sniper.
I get it. Yeah.
You and Sniper. Tell me about the battle. How the battle go?
Between me and Sniper.
Not yet. I've been waiting patiently.
Oh yeah. Look, I know. You and some others, I think.
ARP,
waiting.
Respectfully, please. Can you drop the battle, please?
I'm telling you. Come on, ARP.
Do I gotta treat you? Do I gotta
I know you're a busy man. You know what I mean? I don't know what your order looking like. Come on now.
Nah, let
But
Lawrence
yeah.
do it. Yeah, let Lawrence do it. Let drive it.
Hey, yo. Me and Sniper. I thought the battle was. I thought the battle was good overall um for entertainment. I think that even looking back, especially on camera, it will be entertaining to most.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, um, that I wrote better than him.
Okay.
I would also say I ain't done. I would also say that he didn't. I was goddamn. If I had to put in the words, I would say I was offended.
Hmm.
Not by what was said, but offended by the fact that I don't feel like he wrote for me for real. Not like he didn't write his own shit. Know what I'm saying? But I didn't really feel like
He gave you his
Snipe.
best.
Yeah, it's like I've been I've been at all of no, except for Deaf the Kid. I've been at I've seen Sniper battle in person all those other times.
Mm-hmm.
Um and I respect, you know what I mean, I respect his craft, I respect what he does, I respect his style and all that jazz. So I so yeah, I would definitely say I wouldn't even say offended. I was disappointed more so that I didn't get I don't feel anyway that I got he ain't rap with me. I don't feel like I got that I ain't get that niggas, you know what I'm saying, his best out there.
Hmm.
For me. And I know niggas may feel differently. Who knows? But um I would say because I battled so many niggas, some of what was when you look at the camera, when you look at the actual the audience, so to speak, who's in there, some of what's getting reaction definitely, in my opinion, like shouldn't have been getting reaction. Um, basically, because I feel like, bro, there's no way we reacting to stand up in P bars in 2023, bro. There's no way. Now and it's not to even point out specific bars, but just because it's like, now come on now, nigga, you know what I mean?
What
It's
do we
like
do with the defeat bars in 2023, 2024?
throw them away.
Okay, cool.
All right, is that an understanding, Cap?
I mean, because this one's gonna be about to be coming real soon. Go ahead.
Hey, but it's like, and not even, and I'm not saying that he didn't have nothing, because I did actually like some of the things I heard,
Mm-hmm.
but I do honestly feel like I'm a good bit, a good 60% of what I heard overall was too cliche for me, because I've heard it from so many niggas by this time that I've battled, or so many niggas period in battle rap period over the span of battling masculine presenting women, that it wasn't impressive for me. You know what I mean? Um and I wrote my ass off. So
So you feel like you beat him?
yes, I do. I
What
wrote
was
my
your
ass off, and I
what was
and
your
I did more than
consistency
that.
in the building?
I don't honestly, I don't even really know. I had because I can only say from my end, from motherfuckers coming up to me like, yo, you know what I mean? Your pen is crazy. Like how you write, like, yo, raw image, like, bro, you da, da, da. Those type of that's what I'm hearing. I don't know what he hear. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I can't say. Um I will say that from what I can see on the camera, And I don't like to like point out shit and kind of make it seem like old motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying, that's your homeboy and shit like that. I don't like to do those things because I've never liked those type of comments, but it's like I guess in this I can only say what it is. From watching it back, and VOD is available, y'all. Go get that, $20. You can see a good bit of battles, rapgrid.com, rapgriddnt.com. From what I can see, it was like, okay, I got down, rap some shit, fire as fuck, you know what I mean, bar, scheme, performance, closing motherfucker out, you know what I mean. He started around and say, oh, my dick real, not yours. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Is that really beating what the fuck I just said though? You know what I'm saying? Like and this is why I say, like, I don't, you know what I mean? It's like like I said, I really do. I definitely think I won that battle, no question. I've watched it a few times,
He said he won.
and I'm not surprised by that. How many niggas gonna say they lost to a woman, let alone a masculine presenting woman at that? Do you know one
They say he lost to a woman?
that said he lost to a stud? Who said they lost to a stud out here in battle rap? Especially.
I mean, they just because they didn't say it don't mean it didn't.
No, Cap. No, you can't. Nope. Not what you know. What these niggas said. You can't say just because they ain't say it. I'm talking about how many said it. I only said that to say because he said what he said. I get that. And that's expected. You gonna have to watch it. That's just all I got to say. I know you're gonna watch it.
I'm waiting for the drop.
I know you're gonna watch it. I don't have no doubts. I know you're gonna watch it, and regardless of whichever way you think that, you know what I mean, that it's ways, I definitely look forward to hearing your opinion. I'm not one of those that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna be in my motherfucking feelings. Shit, opinions is opinions. Shit, the fuck, if you thought, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, I think he had you on to this and to that. Oh, okay, well, shit.
Look, my final critique would go by, did you elevate from your last battle? I really hate when I see greatness from a person.
Yeah.
Then I don't see it for 3-4 battles, and then here we go. There it is. You know, that's why sometimes I can be kind of low key hating Uncharted Clips, because we know that this nigga would be like the greatest of all time. And let me ask you this: what's your definition of a GOAT? Your opinion.
A GOAT is
you look at your criteria.
Man,
because
I think a GOAT is gonna, honestly, one of the biggest. It's crazy that you know what I mean, you mentioned what you mentioned about consistency, because definitely consistency definitely goes along with being a GOAT. And I do think, ironically, when we talk about GOATs, also when you're across whichever, you know what I mean, sport or entertainment, GOATs aren't always winning either. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's the elevation in that skill, the consistency, the I think that's
when a GOAT come outside. When a GOAT come outside, he teaches.
Oh yeah.
He shows. He shows and prove.
Yep.
He don't necessarily drop the ball. He's not stuttering. He's not.
It may not even be about himself for a minute.
He's not doing none of that shit. He's elevating and showing this is how you do it on a high scale, and this is why I get paid to what I do, because
Yep.
I rap and show you niggas, and they talk about me for months, and I can go sit down and collect these checks.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
And
That's why I say, like,
it's
shit,
rare
win,
that
lose, or
I'm gonna get
draw.
my ass whooped. Goats, for me,
Yep.
a goat, if you battled 100 times,
Yep.
let's say you lost 5 battles,
Mm-hmm.
I will more than likely put you in that GOAT category because you've been outside a lot more than a lot of these niggas. You got 100 battles, you only lost 5 times.
That's crazy.
You have to be put in that at least that category of I've seen, because battle rap, the essence is I am a rapper. I can out rap anybody that you put in my face.
Yeah.
I want to be the best rapper of all time. That's the essence. That's why niggas was battling each other. I
Mm-hmm.
can rap better than you, nigga.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like a lot, I would put him in the GOAT category.
Mm-hmm.
If you got 11 battles and 5 battles you choke, and they call you the GOAT, I'm gonna slap you and your mama. Dead ass.
That's funny as that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I would put Rex as a GOAT before I put Loda Lux as a GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
He's an influencer with the term of today.
Mm-hmm.
He was an influencer of that time. That's cool. We'll give him his props. He was a battler. Cool. We'll give him his props. I never ever want to see a GOAT choke.
Hmm. Yeah. I understand that.
You feel me? And I
Mm-hmm.
don't expect everybody else to just think that way or feel that way. That's just me.
No, I understand that. That makes sense. I can
Mhm.
understand where, you know what I mean, where you can feel like I don't, you know what I mean, you can't be a goat and never choked or ever stumbled or you know what I'm saying? Those type of things. I definitely understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, in the day, those are definitely your definitions. You know what I mean? You have your own definitions of what you would take away from someone not being considered a goat. So I
Mhm.
get it. I definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? I can't argue, you know what I mean, with that point. You know what I'm saying? Like that's understandable. That's
Right.
definitely understandable when it comes to a clean, you know what I mean, clean completion and you know what I mean, that type of shit. Um and you may, you know what I mean, I think that what I will say is, and I don't give a fuck how nobody feels, I am a goat of South of Carolinas though.
Mhm.
I am. I really am. You look on either platform, it's raw image.
It's not a lot of Carolina battle rappers, female battle rappers.
That's what I'm saying. Is raw image. That's what's going on right now. You know what I mean? And it's not to take away from anyone that has done things prior to me. Or that I even from what I can see now, salute to those that are. But when we talking about major platforms, raw image, yeah, I am. I'm not gonna hold it. I ain't don't be all that goddamn humble ass shit. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Trying to spare motherfuckers' feelings. No, I ain't sparing no feelings.
Mhm.
I ain't sparing no feelings. As we just talked about, you know what I mean? As we gone down memory lane and all of that shit, bro. I've been out here trying to battle bitches for a while, way before I reached RBE.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna look over me and say, oh well, well this, I mean, she was battling some dudes though. Yeah, but where the bitches was though? Cause that's my point. When
Well,
nobody,
you
when nobody out here throwing these punches with me with the niggas.
did you do know you might, and I love female battle rap, right? But
Mm-hmm.
there's not a lot of females compared to the guys.
Oh no, definitely. Oh yeah, I know that. I know that, Cap. I know that. Way less.
So did you when did you have that point in your career, like, if I want to do this battle rap shit, I have to just go with what I can get. And if it can't be a
Absolutely.
female, it's a male. I will have to do that just to be able to do this shit.
No, that's a fact. And then even, excuse me, even some of the breaks that I went through in my battle rap career, from, you know what I mean, from my first battle to my second to, you know, maybe my third, even those gaps that are there is because I wanted to battle females. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have to, I didn't want to, it wasn't that I had any type of fear in battling niggas, but it's like, okay, well, shit, I'm a female battle rapper. Ain't no bitches out here I can battle. Where the girls at? You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's, so it did cause somewhat of a delay to where at a certain point I was able to say, okay, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to
Right.
get these girls to come outside, but if they don't, then I'm just gonna battle. I'm just gonna have to battle some niggas then. And that's where, in that, what, 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? That's where I ended up battling, what, four or five niggas within that year. You know what I mean? To where, well, I think four niggas, to where I eventually battled a female at the end of that year, which was Miss Lisa. Shout out to Miss Lisa showing up and
I ain't
goddamn, you know what I mean? She
gonna-
definitely been putting in work in North Carolina for a minute as well. But um but you know what I mean, to where, like you said, it was like, okay, well, this shit kind of annoying me at this point. Like, just fuck it. I'm just gonna battle these niggas then. If a female come along, then I'm a battler. You know what I mean? So that's where it got to. So that's where, even when, that's where I'll tell anybody, when you see the breaks, or even like the some of the inconsistency in raw image throughout the years, wasn't an inconsistency in material or what have you, just the inconsistency in work. You know what I'm saying? Throughout that period, is because it was like, well, damn, I don't, you know what I mean? Well, where the girls at? Okay, well, this motherfucker say they know a girl, but this motherfucker say, oh yeah, he, you know what I mean? That, and shit fall through. You know what I mean? To where it's like, okay, well, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm just, all right. This nigga want to battle me. I'm battle this nigga. I mean, just to keep the shit moving. So
You're right.
yeah.
Um, what what is your goal in this battle rap shit? And what are you striving to do, as far as this, as far as battle rap?
My goal,
Because you just started.
my goal,
You know what I
huh?
mean? This is like, I know you started back then, but now this is the beginning. Like, now you're on
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
big
That's
stage.
crazy,
You're on the big stage,
right?
and you haven't even touched really the big stage of
Mm-hmm.
RBE.
Have not,
I mean,
have the
so
fuck not.
you still
ARP, what you
have some.
doing?
You still have
ARP, what
some.
you doing, man?
No, you gotta get. Yeah, but
Look,
you
hey, I
gotta
know.
make him. You look raw. You gotta make him choose you over everybody.
Hey, look, I know. Hey, I know you got a lot of options out here. I understand. I
Mhm.
understand. I understand, ARP. I know you got a lot
You
of
gotta
options
set
out here,
yourself
bro.
above all these motherfuckers.
But let me tell you, my goal, one of my goals, not my ultimate goal, one of my goals would be on RBE. Honestly, is to bring the pin back.
Raw. I understand that, and I love it. I,
No. I
I
know
love it.
everyone's not gonna love. No, like, I won't say bring. Okay, let me take this back. Let me
But
change it a
these
little bit.
niggas is no
Motherfuckers gonna
raw, nigga.
look.
Look,
Motherfuckers gonna be
these
in their
niggas are
feelings.
stupid.
Motherfuckers gonna be look. The motherfuckers gonna be in their feelings. Hold on, Cap. Now I wouldn't even say bring the pin back, because I don't want motherfuckers to say I'm saying they ain't got no damn pin. Okay. What I am saying is, Y'all gonna have to deal with the motherfucking pen. That's what I am saying. At the end of the day, you gonna have to deal with it. I'm tired of the motherfuckers getting up here and doing a whole bunch of hoopa marah. I won't say a whole. I won't say a lot. I don't see. I don't say I see a lot of it. Like it's just running rampant. But it is. It is kind of out there a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I totally understand that when you majority of time in a battle rap event, motherfuckers is listening, but kind of not. You know what
No,
I
they're
mean?
not listening at all for real.
They
For real.
kind of
They
they
think
kind of
it's
listening a
drunk
little bit.
and
Can't
they
give them a
high
little goddamn credit now. Damn.
and they
They
stupid
listen.
as fuck.
They
They think it's
listen.
only listen to Dr. Seuss for real.
They
That's the
listen.
only lyrical
They
miracle
listen
that
a
they
little
listen
bit.
to is Dr. Seuss. We ain't doing it.
Yo, hey, they try to hey, they try to listen a little bit. I get that. But yeah, honestly, um, I'm having fun with this shit for real. I'm having fun with this shit. I enjoy. I will say, you know what I mean, just so y'all can know, I didn't call myself Scheme Queen. RBE after I battled Peaches, I've been referred to as Scheme Queen since then. Um, just so y'all know, I'm not self-proclaimed.
But she be punching too. Don't get it twisted. Don't get
No. You right, Cap. You right, Cap. And that's where, and that's where the, you know what I mean. You just have to go back and find out. Go back and see. You know what I mean. I definitely do as well. And it's and I've elevated. You know what I'm saying. I've elevated and done much better and done more than when I first came on the RBE. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's dope. I'm about to have three drops on goddamn Rare Breed ENT. Like, that's dope as fuck.
right.
Next motherfucker might think that shit is, goddamn minimal, whatever the deal. It ain't minimal to me, motherfucker. So I don't care. That shit's dope to me. Um, to still be able to, still shit stay. I'm here and I'm still Scheme Queen and I'm still one of the best pins that you're gonna see on any RBE card.
Mm-hmm.
That matters to me. That matters to me.
No.
So
I look. This is why I do these things. I when I first started, I was doing all the elder battle rappers. You know what I mean? Uh,
yeah.
just to give them their flowers of y'all are the ancestors. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I like to me and others. Um, you know, we have the mainstream, the top tier mainstream. They only deal with the URLs, RBEs, the King of the
Yeah.
Dots, and those things. You
Right.
have media that, like myself, we do that, but we see the new people. We
Mm-hmm.
see the new people before all these other niggas see.
Exactly. Yep.
You know what I mean? And
Yep.
so, with all that said, I'm giving you your early flowers now, right? Because there a lot of people. As many motherfuckers hit me in my DM and be like, show me their motherfucking battles and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a headache sometimes, and I just let them know if you share your shit and I watch it, don't get mad at what I'm going to say to you.
Hey yo.
If you look up and try to reach out to me, I'll block you.
Hey, you
No,
don't need to damn block them just because you ain't like you block them because you ain't like the battle though.
no, that was disrespectful, wasting my time.
Oh damn.
It was
Okay. Okay.
if you can't catch my attention in the first 30 seconds, it's crazy.
Hey.
No, dead ass. Like this is just
No,
me.
I hear you.
You know
I
what I
know
mean?
you for real.
This is just me because uh, all these new people that's in battle rap, like fan wise,
Mm-hmm.
they irritate the fuck out of me because they don't know what the fuck they even reacting to most of the time, right?
Oh yeah. Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. That shit be irking me sometimes. Even if I'm in a building and you like, what the heck? What are you yelling for?
You
Like,
can't
bro,
tell,
I ain't lying.
right. You can't tell
I
me
ain't
every
lying.
black person in battle rap culture is a gangster or they move work or
Oh
they,
no. I
you
don't
can't
believe
tell me that.
everybody. I'm gonna tell you
You
right there
can't
now.
tell me
Like
they
I
know
said when I
all the
battle Cost,
lingo. They can't tell me
nigga,
about
I ain't never sold no drugs.
selling
So I don't know nothing
coke.
about
It's
it.
crazy. It's like I see here all this dope shit, and I hear all these little 21-year-olds reacting to crack bars. Bitch,
I'm fucking crying.
you wasn't even around during crack. How you know about crack? Fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? This is why I know this motherfuckers is stupid.
The
You
fuck
just
you? What the
reacting
fuck you
because
know
your
about
man's
that? That's
react.
funny as hell.
You ain't doing that. But no. uh, No, I really wanted to, this is our first introduction. You've been on the platform. I wanted to, really again kind of detail this is running long, but I'm about to wrap it up right now. Now that when your future when you come on, we this is not going to be this long.
Yeah, I
I
get you.
just want people to get content of where you're from, who you are as a person, and you know what I mean. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like those things so I can give context of who this person is, um, and so I appreciate what you have done so far in this battle rap shit. Congratulations for doing your thing and being on RBE, one of the premier platforms,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Appreciate it.
rap shit, um,
Right.
and keep on elevating. You know what I mean? Um,
Mm-hmm.
when you have you back on, I got more questions for you, and we can talk. You can promo. You can talk about your next battle. You can diss niggas on this motherfucker. You know,
Right.
I got my disclaimer. You can talk reckless on this motherfucker because all the once they get comfortable, that's what they do. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely.
but no, I appreciate you for coming on and giving your backstory and just touching on certain things that's like present right now. But I'll have you back on. Once your sniper battle drops. Shit, to be honest, I probably have both of y'all on. You know what I mean? Talk y'all shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Hey, I ain't fucking lying. I know we going to.
Shit, I have to go back and forth because I already seen on Twitter
Fact.
when I
Hey,
when I
that's a fact.
when I posted that he was about to be interviewed. You see what he
Hey,
said? You
hey,
know what I
that
mean?
shit was crazy. I was like, yo, why you say that? Nigga, like, I hate that nigga up. I'm like, what? That's crazy. Great minds, goddamn
At the
nigga.
same
Great
time,
minds.
and we were
Hey,
supposed to.
shout out to Snipe, bro. Shout out to Snipe.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it, but then like I said, like I got 4 jobs. Like I'm about to go to my fourth job
Yeah.
here in about 10 minutes, and
Oh, damn.
I do Bigo. You heard Bigo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do Bigo also. So I plan on getting on at 11 because I need to go do my hours, and I got a trade. I got to do some business on there, so
Okay.
I can get to my quota. So I can
Yeah.
get my money
Yeah, go.
here
Right.
in a minute. So no, I'm like the busiest man in battle rap. Like I kind of step back from all this shit. I'm be really having a lot of time.
I'm telling you.
Fridays is one of the days y'all people can really kind of catch me out. I do something, but now I literally work from Sunday to Thursdays. Um,
Yeah.
and Saturdays I do Grubhub. Fridays I do Grubhub, but this weekend I'm not gonna be doing no shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, salute to you. Keep going. Keep elevating in this battle rap shit. And you know, I'm gonna keep it 100. I know motherfucking yes man. If I feel
Don't
like
be.
feel like your battle is less than your last, I'm gonna tell you, right? So if
Yeah.
that happens, if you get beat, it's gonna even be worse. It's gonna be like, what are we doing here? I know you better than that. You allowed this motherfucker right here, especially if I predict that you're gonna beat somebody and I don't have that feeling that you beat them. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why are you
What you
allowing
doing?
this motherfucker Pete
What
to
happened?
even rap with you? What we talking about here? You
Yo,
feel me?
hey, I ain't even lying. I ain't bullshit with you either. I'm really not bullshitting. I'm really not one of those battlers that's gonna get all in their feelings about it. That's why I loved what you had at the beginning. Cause it's like shit, at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. I don't hang around yes niggas any damn way. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only fucking female in my goddamn crew I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So hell,
Mm-hmm.
if them motherfuckers feel like, hey, bro, I'm keeping a band with you. They did. I think you got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't about to, man. Shit, fuck
Right.
that shit. Same way we gonna say, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. All the same to that, you know what I mean? To whoever it is, hey nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he, you know what I mean, got you 2-1 out there. You had some little
Mm-hmm.
stumble bumbles and shit. You ain't had your shit together. Your prep was goddamn out. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? I don't mind that. I really don't mind that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because it's like at the end of the day, like what are you trying to hear the critique for if all you want to hear is what you want to hear? That's weird. That's
Right.
not critique. You know what I mean? Critique, you're gonna hear, you need to see you need to hear all the different perspectives because everyone's not gonna see it the same. You might need to pay attention to how this person, you know what I mean, took what you did. Because that can matter and that can be a, you know what I mean, something that you need to change, you need to elevate on. You know what I mean? It don't mean, you know what I mean, to go off of whatever this one person's saying. You know what I mean? But the shit
Yeah.
matters.
A
So
lot of battle rappers don't like the negative shit. They
I
all
want to hear it.
good. They all want the good, the praise and things like that. I have battle rappers that literally say, you know, I'll go through my mentions and see anybody that talks shit about me and I block them. That's weird.
What?
Yes, it's weird. It's weird as fuck.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
Like
I
I've
ain't even
I've
gonna lie to
I've
you.
seen
I'm
it
not
all
even
in this
doing
battle
that
rap
shit.
shit.
That shit is crazy.
Look,
Cause some of those,
I've seen it all in this battle rap shit.
cause I ain't even gonna lie to you, and I don't even want to. I don't want to hold you. I know you got, you know what I mean. I know you
No,
got
you
pressure
good. No,
here,
you good. Go ahead.
but I would just say, like, at the end of the day, like that's kind of crazy because it's like, bro, that means that you really do feel like you only hang around motherfuckers or you only around motherfuckers that agree with you. That's weird business. That's not real life. You're not gonna be well. People in real life are not around motherfuckers that agree with them all the goddamn time or see things in the way that you see it. Um, and I don't mind, you know what I mean? I don't mind hearing someone else's perspective or how they see something because it may open my eyes to see something differently than I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I say I don't care. However you know what I mean? When this sniper and raw image battle come out, when you watch it, however you see it, if you have some critiques, I don't care about what your critiques. I don't not that I don't care what your critiques is. I don't care what it is you have to say. I'm open to I mean, well, shit, Cat, what you think? What you got to say? What you thought? You know what I mean? What's your feedback for me? You thought I was lackluster here, and then when you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever you saying, I'm gonna have to accept that because that's what the fuck you saw. What I look like telling you that ain't what you saw. That's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? At the end
Right.
of the day, I can't do nothing but respect it. If that's what you're saying, that's what you're saying. And it's not to say you're gonna see something bad. I definitely don't think that. I think that like I said, um, I think I did very well. I think that um even from what I was told and seen, I still walked away from there with one of the most, you know what I mean, with what I feel like is the most respected pen in the process. Um nobody writes like me, male or female. Um Yeah, I still got that. Nah, I ain't get my scheme queen goddamn crown taken, so I'm still out here motherfucking moving. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
I hear that.
But yeah, I definitely look forward to seeing what you got to say, yo. And I appreciate you taking your time. I know you a man, obviously, of many goddamn occupations, and you ain't got no whole bunch of time. So I appreciate you taking this time out to, to ask the beginning questions and to get to knows and all of that. That's important. You know what I mean? And it matters. And it goes a long way.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. No, I appreciate you. We finally got this done. But I know I appreciate you more being on this battle rap shit, carrying this motherfucker forward. We need more females in the culture. And we'll talk more on on more battle rap and things like that. But no, I really appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep elevating. Like,
Yeah.
you got to be better in your lives. And some people just take time off, and I hate it. But
Hey, you gotta take some time off some damn time though. Okay. Damn.
Hey, when you say so, let me
A little bit.
Look, rebuttal game crazy. Rebuttal game crazy.
Go ahead.
You just told me that you didn't think Sniper did his thing towards you, like he took you light. Am I correct?
That's correct. That is correct.
All right, then. Now you know. Now you see what I'm saying.
I do see what you're saying, and I'm gonna wait. Look, Cap. I'm gonna wait until the battle come out. Until the battle come out and you watch the battle, and then we gon', you know what I mean, when it's time to, when you able to, when you set it up and all that jazz, we gonna go into more of that conversation because I feel like, you know what I mean, I can go into more of that conversation, but I'm gonna save that.
Nah, good. No, we'll get at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one before we go, I did send the link to the battle to you on the Twitter DM.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch that.
So go ahead and let me know what you think. You know what I mean? If that was just my first battle, and niggas hype me up, and I just start talking my shit like, you know what I mean? But no, salute to you. Let everybody know where they can find you at, where to follow you at, and all those things.
Yeah. Yo, excuse my iPhone, y'all. I didn't even know this was a goddamn StreamYard issue out this bitch.
No, they saw you in the beginning.
Look, I ain't lying. Gracious, y'all know it's me. Social media, Facebook, Raw Image, Twitter, Get the Picture Raw, Instagram, Raw_Trigger_Image. I really be on Twitter the most, so make sure y'all get with that at Get the Picture Raw. Absolutely. And yeah, I appreciate, you know what I mean, everyone that tunes in, everyone that's tapped in with me, everyone that gets a VOD, everyone that gets a ticket to pull up to goddamn wherever, Atlanta, Virginia, wherever the fuck we at. Everyone that's talking that shit. In response to Raw Image that I see and I don't see. You know what I mean? I've been out here working. You know what I'm saying? Really working consistently. You know what I mean? For real in these last few years, and I appreciate it. It's much appreciated. It's big RBE shit, big brick shit, Scheme Queen, Immune to the Gas, Yoda Gang, Buff Mode, Technique. Y'all know we on out here. I appreciate you, Cap.
Nah, I appreciate you. You know, if it wasn't for the battle rappers, there won't be no battle rap.
Hey, yeah. Hey, that's a fact. You right about that too.
Just saying. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, with all that said, man, I appreciate everybody that's going to be tuning in and watching later. Please subscribe to the channel. I know it's a long interview, people. just the first one. It's the first one. Y'all know how I get. You know what I mean? Got to get into detail real quick. So after this, we don't gotta do this no more. We can get right into the fuck shit for y'all niggas. I mean,
right.
but salute to y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, comment, share your thoughts of your thoughts on Scheme Queen, the raw image on RBE. I think she's very dope. There's a lot of good talent over there, and I'm happy where battle rap for RBE is taking it. And shout out to Wing, Shata, the ARP, all the staff over there, and all the artists over there. Do what y'all need to do, elevate, and get your names up there to where y'all can get that bag to make sense. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody in the chat. And y'all know the vibes, right?